everybody, welcome back. Today I have this messy background once again, but it's to be able to film with a beautiful light outside, but this might be the last week where I'm filming here. I might be going back to my usual butterfly background very soon if I get my lighting kit this coming week. I'm very excited about that. Anyway, today I'm doing the 50 facts about me video. I know it's a very old video theme, but I thought I'd do it anyway. That way you can get to know me a little better, more than you already have to, because I am doing Vlogtober. If you haven't seen any of the vlogs yet, I suggest you go check it out. Anyway, this is my 50 facts video. 50 is quite a lot, so let's get cracking. I was born in the UK and lived there for about 5 years until I moved to Belgium, where I am living now. I'm a child of divorce, but that doesn't mean I have become jaded with the idea of marriage. I just don't think it's something necessary in my life. It's not one of my life goals. I used to be dressed in very gender neutral kind of clothes, which actually makes me more drawn to very pink and frilly clothes these days, even though I don't wear them, but I get strangely attracted to pink and frills. I used to love stuffed toys, stuffed animals, plushies, Beanie Babies. I used to love them way more than Barbies or any other toys, but I am actually very allergic to dust, which means that my playtime with my toys were quite limited because I would end up in a sneezing frenzy that would just wipe me out for the rest of the day. I grew up in the countryside here in Belgium. It was one of the best things that could have happened to me in my childhood. I was surrounded by animals, farm animals, but also domestic animals. Those make to this day great memories. When I moved to Belgium, I actually had to move up a year a bit sooner, which means that throughout my whole school experience, I was always the youngest in my class, and actually graduated high school at 16. It's not that I'm smart or anything, it's just that the systems were different, but that left me very young and very naive, and I was very shy at school. If you think I'm shy now, imagine that like 10 times more when I was in school. I barely spoke. I grew to be very tall at a young age, which meant that I was much taller than everybody else at my school. To this day, I'm still considered tall, but I guess people have, it's been balanced out. I modeled for like half a second when I was a bit younger. When I finished high school, I was still very young. I didn't know what to do, so I went to uni choosing psychology as my major, but mainly because it was the only thing that I was like, hey, why not? And I actually quit in the first year and I went to art school to study graphic novel. I was raised a vegetarian, and I actually managed to stay a vegetarian until I was 19, and after that I started adding a bit of animal protein into my diet, mainly for my health. I have a younger brother. I don't remember a time where I didn't love drawing. I've always loved creating stories, creating shows with my stuffed animals, and writing them down. I get cold very easily, which makes me think that I am in the wrong country at the moment because it's absolutely freezing. I love makeup so much. For me, it's another way to change how your face looks. It's another form of art, another form of painting, so I adore makeup. I've moved around a lot, especially in the past few years. I remember one year, very tough year, where I actually moved house 5 times. I currently have 10 piercings and 3 tattoos, and I think I'm done with the piercing phase, but I'm definitely not done with getting tattoos. I have problems with insects. It's not that they frighten me, it's just it kind of gives me the chills, and no, I just don't like bugs. I have a cat, which is a very well-known fact. He's been in most of my videos and vlogs. I'm born in July, which makes me a Cancer sign. Very sensitive, very creative. My first car was an English imported car, meaning that the steering wheel was on the right-hand side, and it wasn't much of a problem since I learned to drive with that car, but it always surprises people. I once made the mistake, well, kind of a mistake, of dyeing my hair blonde. I am a bookworm. I love to read. I don't do it as much as I love to at the moment, but I really miss it. I love books. I have a very strange fear of passing time. I always feel like it's escaping me and that one day it'll be too late. I hate being alone, not necessarily the fact of being by myself, but just feeling like there's no one there, feeling lonely basically. I am not a patient person, and I think that's linked to my fear of not having enough time. I used to dance for 5 years when I was younger. I wasn't very good at it, but I really enjoyed doing it. The only thing is that my teacher wasn't a very nice person, and that's the reason I quit. I used to play the piano, and that is also something that I miss a lot. When I moved here to Brussels, I couldn't take my piano with me. I am to this day a hopeless romantic, and I think that trait is somewhat out of place in today's world. What I love drawing the most at the moment are faces. I think that faces have so much to say, are each unique in their own way, and have stories to tell. I am a warrior, not a warrior, though I try to be. I worry a lot, which is not a good thing at all. I used to be a very skinny little girl. When I grew up, I shot up vertically, so everything seemed stretched, and I was just basically bored. But when I hit puberty, I started filling out the other way, which was very scary at the time. I have the need to find constant self-improvement. I always feel the need that I need to evolve positively and keep going on forward. My biggest dream is to be able to provide for myself through my art, so drawing, YouTube, writing, everything that I create. I used to overpluck my eyebrows. Bad. Ugh. I love to travel. It's not something that I do much, and it's something that is missing in my life, and I hope to be able to fix that in the future. Since I'm a tall girl, I have long feet, which is quite annoying when it comes to finding shoes that fit me. I love being tidy and organized, not OCD type of thing, but I hate looking for something for hours when it could just be always at the same place every time. The food that I probably hate the most would be cooked carrot. I suck at maths very badly. I think I failed maths every single year in high school. I have the biggest sweet tooth. I've changed jobs a lot. I can't seem to stick in one place. Nothing seems to be the right one for me, and at the moment I'm also between jobs, which is why I'm doing YouTube in my free time. I have a very bad phobia of vomit. Blah. I'm a very empathetic person. I am a complete sponge. Sometimes I'm not sure if what I'm feeling is mine or the person sitting across from me. I have a great need for independence. If I can do something myself, I will do it. I don't like asking for help. I just want to be a self-made woman. Those were 50 facts about me. Tell me which ones you would like to know more about. Maybe I'll make a video about it. And maybe you should write down here below 5 facts that really describe who you are, and I'd be very happy to read about that. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media. I tweet almost every day. I try to post as much art as I can on my Instagram accounts. And don't forget to check out my website for new blog posts, and of course don't forget to check out my Patreon, because I will always post exclusive content for you guys on there. So I'll see you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll work you on.